Okay, we're going to draw the below water prop here, and we're going to look at our instructions, and you'll notice that when we draw the pink foam support, we're going to be drawing an 1/8 inch by 1 inch rectangle away from the boat. That is important. And we'll be drawing a 1/4 inch diameter straw also away from the boat. So let's go ahead and check out our SketchUp drawing, and we're actually going to rotate it and look at it from this perspective. Okay, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tape measure, T for tape measure, and I want to draw a symmetry line. So it's going to go from midpoint to midpoint. And I'm going to go ahead and draw a rectangle. Once again, this rectangle is being drawn away from the boat. This is important. And I'm going to first type in the length, which is 1, comma, a width of 1/8. Draw that one more time, just a little bit closer to the boat. 1, comma, 1/8. There we go. Okay, let me hit P for push-pull. Click once. And this has a height of 3/4. Now I'm going to go ahead and select this by hitting the arrow tool or the space bar on my keyboard. Click and drag, put a box around the object. Zoom in very close, and with your M for move tool, we want to find the midpoint, which is right there. Click. Kind of zoom out, rotate, and if you ever have to use a tool like the hand tool, which is H, you can always move the drawing and then go back to moving this object. Just hit M and you'll see that it jumps right back. Now on my drawing, this object does not sit necessarily here, but on some of yours it does. It actually sits right there towards the back of the boat. Mine comes in just a little bit. I'm going to click right here. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and draw the straw. Okay, looking at my boat from this perspective, I'm going to hit C for circle. You should see this red circle appear. I'm going to click once. This is a 1/4 inch diameter, so this is a 1/8 inch radius. Okay, do a little bit of a rotation, P push pull. This straw, I'm going to click, has a length of 1 1/4, or 1.25. Okay, now I'm going to draw this in circle to actually make it look hollow. I'm going to hit C for circle, and I want you just to bear with me how I do this. I'm going to hover around the edge. Don't click, just hover. Move to the middle. You'll see center appear. I'm going to click once, and I'm going to get in really close. Now if you get in really close, you'll find that if you find one of these edges and move up, you'll actually kind of see a small blue little dashed line. This allows you to make a very large circle, but slightly smaller than the original. So I'm going to click a second time here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use the hand tool. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to push pull again. And this time when I push pull, I'm going to push pull this piece through. And as long as I touch this back edge, like I'm doing here, you'll notice it's hollow. Okay, so something similar to this will be just fine. I'm going to go ahead and move this. I'm actually going to rotate and look at it from this perspective here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use the move tool. I'm sorry, the select tool. So I'm going to hit the space bar on my keyboard and put a box around the straw. And I'm now going to select the move tool, M for move. Okay, and what I want to do here is I'm going to get in fairly close, click on the bottom of the straw, and then find the midpoint of that pink foam. Okay, and I should have something that looks just like this. Okay. Excellent. Go ahead and save your work. And once again, with this straw, this should be extending out the back if we drew it correctly. Save what you have, and let's watch the next video.